The first thing I want to show you is my own channel, because there's no point talking about theory if there's no proof behind it. Over the last month alone, this channel generated roughly $4,600 consistently using only long-form psychology videos. No shorts, no face, no sponsors, no external ads, just AdSense and a repeatable system that keeps working even when I don't upload. The channel isn't huge. It sits in the low tens of thousands of subscribers, but the performance is stable. One video recently passed 123,000 views and generated around $600. Another crossed 159,000 views and brought in over 900 so far. Even the lower performing uploads still land between $180 and $360. And when every video is evergreen, those numbers stack fast over time. That's the context. Because what matters here isn't one viral hit, it's the system behind it. So now I'm going to break down exactly how this channel works and how every single video is created step by step from scratch without guessing and without needing to be on camera. This channel is built around minimalist psychology storytelling. The videos focus on psychological patterns, people instantly recognizing themselves but rarely see explained clearly. Social behavior, internal conflict, emotional distance, intelligence signals, isolation, perception. The goal isn't to teach psychology academically, the goal is to make the viewer feel like the video is talking directly to them. That's also why the visuals are intentionally simple. No faces, no personalities, no distractions, just clean animation and a clear, calm voice. This isn't an aesthetic choice, it's a scalability decision. When you remove the creator from the content, the system becomes repeatable. So let's go through the entire process from the very beginning, and everything starts with the foundation, the channel identity. I don't overthink the channel name. In this niche, the name needs to sound neutral, slightly clinical, and established, not catchy, not creative, something that could realistically already exist. I use a prompt stored in my Google Doc that generates psychology-specific channel names. I paste it into ChatGPT, generate 20 options, scan them, and pick the one that sounds clean and credible. This takes under a minute. Once the name is locked, I move straight to the logo. The logo needs to be simple, high contrast, and readable at a small size. I copy the logo prompt from the same Google Doc and paste it into ChatGPT. It generates multiple image prompts tailored to the psychology niche. I take those prompts into an image generator like Whisk, Midjourney, or Leonardo, select a 1:1 aspect ratio and generate several options. I'm looking for something minimal, usually a symbol, a character, or an abstract figure that fits the psychology theme. If the first result isn't right, I test the others. I don't tweak endlessly. I pick the best one and move on. Next comes the banner. I open Canva and choose the YouTube banner template. I import the logo and place it as the main anchor. Then I add the safe area overlay so nothing important gets cut off on mobile. I keep the banner dark, minimal, and clean. Sometimes I add a short tagline, sometimes I don't. The banner isn't meant to sell, it's meant to look established. Once that's done, the channel branding is finished, and now the real work starts. Content. The next step is topic selection. I never guess ideas. I use two methods. The first is manual research. I look at psychology channels in the same niche and sort their videos by performance. I'm not copying, I'm looking for patterns, topics that keep working across different channels. The second method is AI assisted. I use a topic generation prompt from my Google Doc that forces the AI to create scenario-based psychology topics, not generic explanations. I usually generate 20 to 30 ideas at a time. I skim the list and pick the ones that instantly trigger curiosity. If it catches my attention, it will catch someone else's. Once the topic is chosen, I move to scripting. This is the most important step in the entire process. I copy the script prompt from the Google Doc and paste it into ChatGPT. The prompt forces short sentences, no filler, no greetings, and no academic tone. The script is written like a story unfolding, not like a lesson. Inside the prompt, I define the length. If I want an 8-minute video, I specify the word count. If I want something longer, I instruct the AI to split the script into sections so the pacing stays tight. Once the script is generated, I paste it into Google Docs. I don't rewrite it. I clean it, I remove repetition, I fix awkward phrasing, I read it out loud once to make sure it sounds natural. This step takes 5 to 10 minutes and massively improves the final quality. After that, I move to the voiceover. I open 11 labs and choose a voice that matches the channel tone. Neutral, calm, not exaggerated. I paste the full script into the studio and generate the audio. If a sentence sounds off, I regenerate just that part. Once it sounds right, I export it as an MP3. Now I move to visuals. I copy the image generation prompt from the Google Doc and paste it into ChatGPT. I specify how many images I want and paste the full script into the placeholder. ChatGPT generates individual image prompts for each section of the narration. I take those prompts into my image generator with a landscape aspect ratio selected and generate the images one by one. If something looks wrong, I tweak the prompt slightly and regenerate. I don't aim for perfection, I aim for clarity. Once the images are ready, I animate them. Some tools allow direct animation, others require turning images into short clips. I keep movement minimal. Light camera motion, subtle zooms, simple transitions. The animation exists to support the narration, not distract from it. Then I open CapCut. I import the voiceover in all video clips. I place the voiceover first and trim long pauses so the pacing feels natural. I set the aspect ratio to 16:9 and add a clean background layer that runs the full length of the video. Next, I match visuals to the narration. If a clip drags, I shorten it. If it doesn't fit, I replace it. If a clip has borders, I crop them. If it has sound, I remove it so it doesn't interfere with the voiceover. For more complex scenes, I layer multiple clips and resize them to different parts of the screen. Once the timeline is complete, I add captions. I use auto captions, then clean them manually. Simple font, easy to read, no flashy animations. Captions are there to support retention, not steal attention. If needed, I apply a subtle adjustment layer to keep colors consistent. Then I export the video in 1080p. The final step is a thumbnail. I copy the thumbnail prompt from the Google Doc, paste in the video title, and generate multiple visual styles. I test a few in my image generator and pick the one that's clearest at a glance. High contrast, one idea, one emotion, then I upload title, description, thumbnail, publish. That's the entire system. No guessing, no luck. Just a structured process that turns psychology topics into long-form videos that keep earning over time.